Hello and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and today's video is my live match reaction and 5 things we learned from Manchester United. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Roma. No, it's 6. Why is it 7? It's because we beat them 7-1 14 years ago. Man United 6, Roma 2. My live match reaction and 5 things we learned from the game. So hit that like button, subscribe down below because we've got a heck of a match reaction to talk about. So many goals, so much to talk about, mostly positives, a few negatives. But how this video is going to go, the first 10 minutes of this video, I'll be talking about my 5 things we learned. For those not watching live, they just want to know the 5 things we learned. The first 10 minutes is spent talking about those 5 things we learned from the game. The next 10 minutes, I'll read out your live chats, get you guys involved, see what you have to say in the live chat. The next 10 minutes is my player ratings, and the final 10 minutes is going over the stats, having a bit of a chat and all of that. But I want to get straight into the 5 things we learned with my first point, which you guys will see up on the screen. And what is the first thing we learned? We play our best when we attack. Second half, Manchester United. If Man United played the first half like they played the second half this season, we'd win the bloody treble. We're so good in the second half, but we're so bad in first half. And the reason we're good in the second half is because we go behind, then we come out having to play attacking and having to score. When Man United have to attack, have to score, when we don't play this boring, safe football, when we play to win, because I think a lot of the time we play not to lose, we play this boring, safe football. When we play to attack, when we play to win, we play our best football. When Man United attack, we play our best football, because did you know what? Our best players are our attackers. Our worst players are our defenders. It doesn't take a genius to tell you that Manchester United are at their best when they attack. We are our best when we attack. And I think that's why we're better in the second half. But literally, we are our best when I attack. And I just wish we played attacking football more. Because yes, we concede more. Yes, we know our defence isn't good. Yes, we need a CDM. We will talk about this later in the video. But when we play attacking football, second half versus Spurs, second half versus Southampton, second half today, when we play attacking football, we score a lot of goals. Yes, we concede more, but we score a lot. And in the second half, we came out and played attacking football. And we played well. Our best football we've played this season is when we've played on the front foot and attacking. Not this sit-back, boring, Ollie ball, 6 at the back, Maguire, Lindelof shit. Our best football is when we attack, because when you've got the attackers that we have, we are absolutely brilliant. And I am going to have a look at some of the live chat in a second, but this guy says, we're so close to being a natural force. Ollie's done better than the rest. He just needs the money. 4 key players away from being a scary team. I think Declan Rice, Rafael Varane, and Jadon Sancho, and we can challenge for the title, if you want my honest opinion. But the first thing we learned from the game is that we are best when we attack, because our best players are on attack. The defence let us down today. I think we went 2-1 down because of defensive shitness. We scored 6 goals because of attacking talent. That's the first thing we learned. The second thing we learned is we created more chances when we played both Pogba and Bruno. Pogba and Bruno both have to play together. Now, I'm not a big fan of Pogba playing on the left because I don't think Rashford is good on the right, and I do think Pogba should be in the pivot so he gets more of the ball. But Pogba and Bruno have to play together. If Pogba doesn't play and he's injured, Donny has to play, because Bruno is often our only creative player on the pitch. A lot of the time, it's Fred with Bruno ahead, and Bruno has a bad game. You know, a lot of our top 6 games when Pogba hasn't played, Bruno has a bad game. But when Bruno plays with Pogba, he always has a better game, because we're not just relying on Bruno for all our creativity. Bruno and Pogba provide creativity. And the second thing we learned is that Bruno and Pogba have to play together. We can't just play one of them. Because if you play one of them, if you play Bruno with no Pogba or no Van der Beek, you know, Greenwood and Rashford are more strikers. We're relying on Bruno for all our creativity. The second thing we learned from the game is you have to play Bruno and Pogba together. Bruno is better when he plays with Pogba. Bruno's worst games have been because he's had McTominay and Fred behind him, Daniel James to his left, Greenwood to his right, Cavani at top, and he can't get the ball when we're defending. Bruno and Pogba need to play together. That's the second thing we learned again. Bruno and Pogba need to play together because we create chances. We created so many chances today that I know we won 6-2, but Cavani should have got a hat-trick. Let's be honest. Cavani should have actually scored 2 more goals. We should have won 7-8-2. You know, we were saying, oh, we want 7. We should have won 7-8-2, but the chances we had. Roma, when they went 2-1 up, I thought we were crap when we went 2-1 down. I thought we were crap in the second half of the first half. I thought we were crap in the second half of the first half when we went 2-1 down. But I don't think Roma ever deserved to go 2-1 up. I thought Roma were crap, and we were all over them. But the one thing we did today, which we haven't done in a while, is create chances. And this second half is like the Spurs second half. All over them, play better football. All over them, play better football. Honestly, this guy said he knew it'd be 6-2 again. And this guy said Bruno was on fire. Paul Pogba, the coolest man in Manchester. Bruno, Cavani, Pogba, absolutely on fire, absolutely brilliant today. I want to know how many chances we created this game. I will get into the game stats in a minute and read out how many chances Man United did create in this game, but I think we should have really won 7-8-2, 7-8-1. I thought the penalty was bullshit as well. The third thing we learned from the game, and this is really the only negative to take away from the game, is I think we need a centre-back and a CDM. The second goal we conceded, I think, partly on McTominay, partly on a shit defence, but we need a quick centre-back to go next to Maguire, because I like Lindelof, I like Maguire, but together, and we need a CDM. And I think, you know what, our attack just showed what they can do. Yes, Cavani's probably going to leave in the summer. Yes, we need to replace Cavani. There's rumours of Tammy Abraham for 40 million. I'll probably take him, but Cavani is better. But we need another attacker, whether it's Jadon Sancho, you put Greenwood up top because Martial will be fit, or who. We do need another attacker if Cavani leaves. But most importantly, we need a CDM because, look, I like Fred. I thought Fred was all right today. I thought McTominay was okay in the second half. I thought McTominay had a stinker in the first half. But we are carrying Fred and McTominay. And the one negative thing I have to say is, why does McTominay play shit after shit after shit after shit and start 90 minutes? Why is he playing 90 minutes week in, week out if he plays shit after shit after shit after shit? What does McTominay need to do to be dropped? And what does Van der Beek need to do to be start? My only negative is McTominay in the first half was fucking dreadful. You know, if that's that in-betweeners meme of Will going fucking dreadful, that was McTominay in the first half. McTominay was dreadful in the first half. That's my only negative from the game is I think we need a CDM because we're carrying this Fred McTominay stuff. A top CDM like Declan Rice could do what Fred and McTominay did, but one player. Imagine Declan Rice, Pogba, Bruno. We wouldn't need this Fred McTominay shit. And I actually thought Fred was okay today, but we don't need this Fred McTominay shit. It's our weakness. We have such good attackers. We need a quick centre-back and we need to get rid of this Fred McTominay stuff because this Fred McTominay stuff is Pogba on the left, so Rashford's on the right, and it just restricts us going forward. Because I thought the second half we were better, but we are carrying Fred McTominay. The fourth thing we learned from the game is Cavani, Bruno, and Pogba show. I mean, it was like the second half versus Spurs. The Cavani, Bruno, Pogba show, they were brilliant. I mean, absolutely. Just, I couldn't choose who's my man of the match. You know, when we get to the player ratings and I do my man of the match, it's going to be really hard. But this is Cavani's game numbers. Okay, I'm going to read out Cavani's game numbers, then I'll read out Bruno's, then I'll read out Pogba's. Cavani had 89% pass accuracy. He had 7 shots, 4 on target. Cavani got 2 goals. On another day, he would have got 4. As well as scoring 2 goals, he created 5 chances, made 4 ball recoveries. He got 2 goals, 2 assists, and he won the penalty. 2 goals, 2 assists. He won a penalty. He created 5 chances, and he could have scored. He could have scored a hat-trick. He could have honestly scored a hat-trick. Cavani, I think, could be man of the match. That's Cavani's game numbers. Bruno Fernandes's game numbers. You ready? 78% pass accuracy. He created 8 chances. Bruno created 8 chances. That's his best game in a while. He made 7 ball recoveries. He had 3 shots on target. He got 2 goals and 2 assists. A brilliant performance from Bruno. I also thought Mason Greenwood was pretty good when he came on. And Paul Pogba, again, was absolutely fantastic. I will read out Paul Pogba's game numbers when they come up on my screen. But you have to admit, who is your man of the match between Paul Pogba, Edison Cavani and Bruno Fernandes? Because I think it's really hard to find. Paul Pogba had the most take-ons in 4. He suffered the most fouls in 4. He won the most tackles in 2. And he won 10 of his duels. And the thing is, I think Pogba only comes away with 1 goal, which was a brilliantly taken header. But Pogba played a part in pretty much every goal. Paul Pogba was fantastic. Edison Cavani was fantastic. And Bruno Fernandes was fantastic. You have to let me know who your man of the match is down below. Everybody, take a second to hit that like button. Hit that like button if you're gassed with the result, because we're in the final. We're in the final. There's no way we're bottling this. 4-goal lead. Donny van der Beek better start. Amad Diallo better get some minutes in the second leg because this tie is done. This tie is done. Play Donny second leg. Play Donny second leg. But yeah, everybody slap that like button as we're going to get into the 5th and final point before I read out my live chats. My 5th and final point is the tie is done. We are in a final, guys. We're not going to bottle this. We are in a final. We were all over them. Roma were lucky to get 2 goals today. Bullshit penalty and a second goal, shit defending. There's no way Roma were going to score 4. Like, there's no way Roma were going to score 4. We were all over them. We could have won 7-8-2. We could have won 7-8-2. The tie is done. Semi-final class ever. We're in the final, baby. We're in the final, baby. But my one thing is, Ollie needs to rotate and use his subs better. We're 6-2 up. He brings Mata and Matic on when you've got Donny and Amad on the bench. Donny and Amad are 2 players you just spent 60 million on and brought. But instead of playing the 2 players that cost 60 million between them, 70 million, Donny and Amad together are 2 new players that cost 70 million. Matic and Mata are 2 players leaving in the summer. You bring Matic and Mata on, but you don't bring Donny and Ahmad on. I'm sorry, Ollie. Shut up. You're 6-2 up. Look, okay, if you're 1-0, if you're 3-2 up, bring on the experience. But you're 6-2 up, Ollie. No. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. But the tie is done. The tie is gone, guys. The tie is gone. So that's the 5 things we learned from the game. I'm now going to get into your live comments and then I'm going to do the player ratings. But to go over it for those who join late, the first thing we learned is we play our best football when we play attacking. We play our best football when we attack. Second half, United's where it's at. The second thing we learned is we create chances when we play both Bruno and Pogba together. Bruno and Pogba have both got to play together. We can't rely on just Bruno. He needs Pogba there for that support. The third thing I said we learned is we need a centre-back and a CDM. We need a CDM, we need a centre-back. The fourth thing I said we learned is Cavani, Pogba and Bruno show like the second half versus Spurs. I mean, those 3 were absolutely brilliant. And the fifth thing I said we learned is that the tie is done. I'm going to read some of your live match comments and then I'm going to get into my player ratings. But this guy says, Cavani, that sublime pass for the 6th man of the match. I mean, that Cavani pass was brilliant. I'm going to scroll up a bit and see which chats I have missed. But Luke Shaw was on another planet. Luke Shaw was very, very good, especially in the second half. He should have got an assist because he put a great pass to Cavani, which I thought Cavani would put away. Bruno has come from a slumber with a bang. Bruno was brilliant. Everybody hit our like button. Subscribe down below. Share this. A.S Talks Football is a Man United fan channel. There's daily Manchester United content. So subscribe if that sounds like your thing. Pogba, Donny van de Beek and Bruno in the final third, we create. They need to play a lot more together. Do you know what I'd have loved to see is Donny van de Beek coming at half-time for McTominay and Pogba go into the pivot and Donny play on the right and put Rashford on the left. That's what I'd really like to see. But to be fair to McTominay, I thought he was good in the second half. Cavani, wow, what performance. Bruno too. Roma was shit. We wouldn't even have allowed them to score two goals. I mean, those 2 goals for Roma were quite fluky as well. There's no way they're scoring 4 in the second leg. Pogba was brilliant. Luke Shaw was great. Sancho and Rice, and we challenged for a title. Sancho, Rice, Varane, and the title is ours. Rashford looked lively all game. I thought Rashford was okay. You can tell he's got an injury. He's better on the left. What a game. It was a brilliant game. Oh, crap, we're dead. You guys are going to murder us this weekend. Liverpool, be scared. Liverpool, be scared. We're going to ruin your chances of top 4. You know what? Look, I know you're a Liverpool fan, David, but I just love Man United to beat you and ruin your chance at top 4. But I'm sure you'd say the same as a Liverpool fan if the situations were reversed. Fred was a bit better than Scott. Scott had a stinker. Scott in the first half was one of the worst performances I've seen in a Man United shirt. Scott in the second half was all right. You know what I learned? Smalling secretly still loves United. Chris Smalling was playing for Manchester United. Chris Smalling was playing for Manchester United today, guys. Everybody hit that like button if you can't. Glad we sold Smalling now. Hit that like button because he's moved to Roma to play for us. You know, I think Chris Smalling's a Man United player at heart. Chris Smalling's still playing for Man United. Rice will take us up a level. I agree. You are right, Alice. McTominay finished with the lowest rating in the Man United team. McTominay was the worst today. Maguire, Varane, Rice, Pogba, Bruno, Rashford, Haaland, Kane, Sancho, bench, Greenwood, Donny, Ahmad. Brilliant. Would love to see that. Only 68 likes, needed for 100 likes, guys. Everybody quickly take a second, slap that like button. We're in the final. If that's not an excuse to smash that like button, like we're in a final. And if you're new, subscribe. Scott McTominay was shit. Van der Beek should have started. I agree. Pogba was man of the match for him. You know, Pogba's up there for man of the match contention. Ooh, voice is gone. Getting Sancho, that guarantees 10 plus goals and assists, which means 10 plus points in the league. Varane, Declan Rice, that's possibly another 5 to 7 clean sheets. I think we could challenge for a title. With those 3, yes, but will the Glazers back Holly? Can criticise when you won 6-2, but Greenwood is so much better than Rashford on the right. Cavani, Pogba out of this world, ruined by ridiculous yellow cards. Yellow cards are ridiculous, but yeah, you make a good point. Marcus Rashford is not a right winger. Marcus Rashford is a left winger. Mason Greenwood is in better form than Marcus Rashford, and Marcus Rashford's carrying an injury that I would have actually started Mason over Marcus. I want Marcus Rashford to play on the left versus Liverpool because I think Rashford will cause Trent some real problems with his pace, and I hope Rashford plays on the left versus Liverpool. But you make a good point. I think Greenwood is better on the right than Marcus Rashford. Greenwood's in better form than Rashford. Camera now won't focus. Fucking thing. The camera now won't focus. But Greenwood is better on the right than Marcus Rashford. I completely agree. Cavani, man of the match. I am edging Cavani for my man of the match, but I will say who my man of the match is when we do the player ratings. Pogba did so good in the tap, but also lame penalties, so no. I thought the penalty was very, very harsh on Pogba. About to go through it. Guys, we're in the final. A lot of people are saying Pogba was their man of the match. Cavani, that pass was sublime. Still 6th and man of the match. Ahmad, Tuanzebe, Dolly, Williams, Teller, second leg. I'd like to see at least 2 of those guys in the second leg. I think 2 of them deserve a start. Pogba, Cavani, Bruno, brilliant. Low, Alice, you should apologise to Ollie. Remember, you said he shouldn't make changes at half time. He should have made. I think he still believes he should have made changes at half time, but it worked. I think one thing Ollie did do was he changed his attitude at half-time and said, guys, go and attack. Like we did versus Spurs, he said, guys, go and attack. We really need a centre-back and a centre-forward. I don't know about centre-forward, but I mean, if Cavani needs centre-forward, but we definitely need a CDM, I think. I don't want to say anything for now, but I'm amazed. I mean, we are in the final. Will it be Unai Emery or will it be Arteta? That's the big question. Who do you, guys, comment in the live chat. Who do you want to see in the final? Unai Emery or Mikel Arteta? So glad we slapped up Roma. They're a terrible side. Second half was class. Agent Chris Mike Smalling. Chris Smalling was agent. Have you considered doing highlights video of your goal reaction to live stream? I have. I might do, like, go onto my live streams and clip the highlights and do like a highlights video. So if you want to see that, hit that like button. Everybody, literally hit that like button. Ollie should improve how he treats foreign players. I mean, Amad Diallo and my biggest criticism was Amad Diallo and Donny van de Beek don't play a minute, but Matic and Mata come on when you're 6-2 up. Look, if you're 3-2 up and you need the experience, fine, Matic and Mata. But we're 6-2 up. You should have brought Donny and Amad on over Matic and Mata because Matic and Mata are leaving. Donny and Amad, you spent 70 million on it last year. Fred and McTominay are bench players. End of story. We need Rice to play alongside Pogba and Sancho on the right. Now or never for them. 2 signings and we're competing with City. I completely agree. Fred and McTominay got carried. We are carrying Fred and McTominay. I don't care what you say. Look, I think Fred is better than McTominay, but we are carrying Fred and McTominay. Manchester United need a top CDM. Look, because I think Pogba needs to be in the pivot. I know Pogba's been brilliant on the left, but Pogba going on the left means Rashford plays on the right. Rashford's not as good on the right. To carry this Fred and McTominay thing, I don't think Fred and McTominay work. We've seen them play bad. They're going to probably play versus Liverpool, which is annoying. But for me, I completely agree. I don't rate the pivot. On Sunday against Liverpool, we need to see a pivot of Matic and Pogba. I'd love to see Matic and Pogba. I think Fred and McTominay need a rest. You can't play Fred and McTominay 4 games in a row together. You know, Ollie, you've got to rotate more. I think one of the reasons Pep is so ahead of everyone else, it's not because the quality in Manchester's squad, it's because Pep rotates, they're fitter. You know, Pep rotates so much. And I think if Ollie rotated more and made subs earlier, I generally think we'd have 5 more points in the Premier League this season. I generally think we would. I think Rashford is broken at the moment. I think Rashford shouldn't have started. He started at the weekend. Rashford's clearly injured. Rashford should only start. Camera's now gone out of focus. But for me, Rashford should only be starting like 1 game a week, not 2. And I think especially on the right, when Greenwood for me is better on the right. I completely agree. I don't think Rashford will start. Guys, in 3 minutes, I'm going to get into my player ratings, then I will address some more live chats. So stay tuned for my player ratings and let me know who you think the man of the match is down below. I did not expect 6-2. I predicted the 1-0. I don't think anyone would expect 6-2, but I have to say that is one of Manchester United's best performances this season. Best second half performance. First half iffy, but that was one probably, if not, that's up there with the Leipzig game. You can't. I mean, we were good in the first half as Leipzig, but that is one of the best second halves of football we've played all season. We were absolutely brilliant. It's one of the best second half performances from Manchester United. We scored 5 goals. We could have scored 6. We could have scored 7. Cavani could have got 4 goals today. He got 2. Cavani was brilliant. I mean, I will get into my player ratings, all that, but 6 goals. If we attack, we score goals. If Manchester United would stop playing this defensive, long ball over the top, boring Burnley Brexit football and actually start attacking teams, we'd be so much better. We drew 3-3 with Everton because we let in the last minute goal to draw 3-3 and we start playing this defensive safe football. Look, I don't care if we ship more goals. We play our best football when we attack teams. Spurs in the first half, we sat back with this back 6 long ball over the top. Didn't work. Spurs in the second half, we came out and attacked them. Manchester United play their best football when they go and attack teams. We score goals. We scored the most goals in the Premier League, then we went all defensive. And Man City have now got the most goals in the Premier League. When Manchester United play attacking football, we play our best because our quality is in attack, not defence. But we play this defensive football to bubble wrap our crap defending. And yes, we don't have a top CDM. Yes, we carry Fred and McTominay. Yes, Lindelof and Maguire aren't that good. But why don't we just play attacking football? Because every Man United fan would rather win 6-5 than win 1-0 or 0-0. I'd rather us win 6-5 or have a 3-3 draw than a 0-0 draw. Do you get what I mean? Like, we play our best football when we attack. We scored 5 goals in the second half because we came out and attacked. We scored 3 goals in the second half versus Spurs because he went out and attacked. We scored 3 goals in the second half versus Southampton because he went out and attacked. When Manchester United go out and attack, they play their best football. Someone says they think Arsenal will come back and win it. I think Villarreal would. I think Arsenal will bottle it. I really do think Arsenal will bottle it. I actually do. Guys, I'm going to get into my player ratings in just a second. So just get a few more live chats in, but let me know who your man of the match is down below. But I want to get into my player ratings. So I'm going to go onto United Stand website. I'm sure you guys are all aware of it. And I'm going to use their player rating system and quickly share my screen with you guys. And then I will read out some more Don't worry, I will read out a load of my live chats once I've done my player ratings. So get your live chats down below because I'll try and read out as many live chats as possible. But yeah, Sane won't be coming on the stream to tease me because we've won 6-2 and they think, I know we won, but I'm still fairly disappointed with such a shit first half performance week in, week out. We need chance this against PSG, Liverpool. Any big team would get punished. Yeah, I completely agree. Look, the first half was not good from Man United. I think we need to come out and attack teams from the start because you play our best when we attack. But I'm going to get straight into my player ratings. Then I will read out more of your live chats. So get your live chats down below. David for me, 6. You know, made a few good saves, but I wouldn't say he did anything special. Wan-Bissaka, I say 6.5. I think he was at fault for the second goal. We got forward a lot. I'll give him a 6, but I'd say 6.5. Lindelof, I thought average 6. Maguire again, average 6. I wouldn't give them a 5 to be fair, because Luke Shaw, I give a 7. I mean, he got forward very, very well. What would you guys give the defense? I know the defense weren't great. I think the moral of the game is attack brilliant, defense let us down. The moral of this season, when we play attacking football, the moral of this season is, because the reason we don't play attacking football week in, week out is because we don't have a CDM and we don't have a good centre-back partnership. So that's why we play this defensive football, to protect the centre-backs. And every game we've played where we've played attacking, expansive, good football to watch, Everton 3-0, for example, we are complaining that the defence let us down. We played really well in the semi-final versus Sevilla, which we lost 2-1. And we were saying the defence let us down. I mean, yeah, we didn't take our chances, but the attack played well, the defence let us down. Every game with Man United this season, we are going, the defence let us down. And I think today, if we didn't win, we would say the defence let us down because the attack was absolutely brilliant. But what are you guys giving Scott McTominay? Because I think this is a hard one for me. And for me, I think Scott McTominay was the worst player today. What would you give Scott McTominay out of 10? Let me know down below. In the first half, he was easily a 3 or a 4. In the first half, he was easily a 3 or a 4, if you want my honest opinion. But in the second half, he was probably a 6, maybe 7. I thought he was really good in the second half. So I think I'm going to have to give him, I'm torn between 4 and 5 because he was just awful in the first half. I thought he was quite good in the second half. But in the first half, he's awful. I'm thinking 4.5. But I've probably gone a little low with 4, so we will give him a 5 because we did win 6-2. But I do think we are carrying Scott McTominay. I don't know what you guys think, but look, I love Scott McTominay. I'm a big fan of him, but he's not a CDM. We need a CDM, and I think we are carrying Scott McTominay. I'm giving him a 5, but in the first, the only reason he gets a 5 is because he was good in the second half. He made that brilliant interception that stopped Roma getting back in the game. But first half, McTominay was dreadful. Fred, I thought, was better than McTominay. I'd give him a 6. I thought Fred was all right. I think Fred's one of those players that people just like to hate on a bit. I actually thought Fred was all right. He had a bit of an error. Bruno, you got to give him a 9. You've got to give him a 9. You have to give him a 9. If you got a hat-trick, you give him a 10. 2 goals and 2 assists for Bruno Fernandes. You have to give him a 9. He was brilliant. Definitely a man of the match contender. I mean, I can read out Bruno's game numbers for you guys. Bruno was bloody fantastic. Look at this. Bruno Fernandes created 8 chances in this game. He had 5 shots, 3 on target. He got 2 goals and 2 assists. 8 chances, 2 goals, 2 assists. If you think of how many more goals we should have scored, Bruno should have got 3 assists. Cavani should have got 3 goals. Absolutely magnificent from Bruno Fernandes. Definitely a 9. Definitely a 9. What would you rate Bruno down below? Marcus Rashford, I'd give him a 6. Don't think he was brilliant. 6 is a bit generous, but he's carrying an injury. We won the game. Don't think he was great. Didn't think he was awful, to be fair, but don't think he was great. Paul Pogba, I don't think he was good as Bruno today, but I think he was brilliant. I give Paul Pogba an 8. I thought Paul Pogba was absolutely excellent. I think, the penalty let him down a little bit. His defensive liability let him down. He should have never got booked. The ref is an absolute wanker. I don't know what it is with these European refs, but these European refs have it out for the English clubs. They're jealous that the English league is the best league. They have it out for these English clubs. I hate Man City, but the ref was so biased to PSG lately. When we played Granada, we got booked for every foul. Granada never got booked. I bet the ref was harsh on Arsenal. I'm hearing the ref is harsh on Arsenal, but Arsenal fans do make excuses. But the ref booked Pogba for some crap. Penalty was a load of crap. I thought the ref was absolutely crap today, but Paul Pogba gets an 8 from me. I don't know what it is with these European refs, but these European refs have it out for the English clubs. Because remember, we got all those yellow cards versus Granada. We got this Pogba yellow card, which was stupid. I have to say, I do not like these bloody European refs. They're awful. They're awful. Cavani, I think, if Cavani got a hat-trick, I'd give him a 10, and he should have got a hat-trick because he had 2 good chances that I would expect Cavani to put away, but I'm giving him a 9, and I'm giving him my man of the match. Cavani was brilliant. I mean, that assist on Greenwood, Cavani got two goals, 2 assists, and he won a penalty. So maybe you give him a 10. You know what? I'm going to give Cavani a 10. I'm going to give Cavani a 10. I only give him a 9 because he didn't put that chance away at the end of the second half, but we won 6-2. 2 goals, 2 assists, win a penalty, but that ball to Greenwood was fantastic. The first goal, the ball to Bruno, lovely. The second ball, the ball to Greenwood, lovely. He scored, the finish for the first goal he scored was brilliant. I mean, it was an all-round performance. Yes, he missed a few opportunities, but the pass to Mason Greenwood, he won a penalty. I mean, Cavani was involved in 5 of our 6 goals. I have to give him a 10. He was involved in 5 of our 6 goals because he won the penalty. I mean, you have to give him a 10. Mason Greenwood comes on, gets a goal. You give him a 7. Look, I would have given it an 8 if he played 90 minutes, but he only played on for a bit. I mean, Cavani's got to be my man of the match. He was absolutely fantastic. That ball from Cavani to Greenwood, look. And the thing about Cavani is he didn't just get 2 assists, but he also created, I think, 5 chances. Cavani's game number is Cavani had 7 shots, 4 on target. He actually created 5 chances, won a penalty, got 2 goals, 2 assists. He had 89% pass accuracy, and he made a few ball recoveries. Cavani was absolutely excellent. Hit that like button if Cavani was your man of the match. And if you're new, subscribe down below to Alice Talks Football, as I do daily Manchester United content and live streams on my channel. It's a Manchester United fan channel. So if you like what you're watching, hit that like button, subscribe down below and all of that. But Cavani, absolutely brilliant. I mean, the finish was excellent for the first goal he scored. And I think the thing is, we scored 4 good goals today. The first goal we scored was Bruno, Cavani and Pogba linking up. Those 3 linking up, brilliant goal. The ball in from Bruno for the Pogba header, absolutely brilliant goal. And the ball in from Cavani for the Greenwood finish was an absolutely brilliant goal. We scored 4 fucking fantastic goals. I'm going to have to watch the game over again, but the goals we scored were fantastic. And what it proves is, no matter what happens, when you have quality like Cavani, Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba on the pitch, you know, that's all you need. That is all you need. I mean, Cavani's touch play, Cavani was world class. When we signed Cavani, I was like, nah, this guy's gonna flop, he's gonna be Falcao. Cavani, you have proved me wrong. Stay for another year, don't leave us. Cavani has proved me wrong. Next player, Matic, 6, didn't do anything. Matic, 6, didn't do anything. Ollie, what do we give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, guys? What do we give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? This is the hardest one because first half you're thinking 4 or 5. Doesn't make it so at half time, I'm thinking wrong decision. Late with subs, but there's something about Ollie when we can play so shit at the end of the first half and we come out in the second half and smash it. It has to have something special for him to see. What does he say to them at half time to make us go from to whoa? Like, what does Ollie have to make our players go from to whoa? Like, what? I have to give him a 7. I have to give him a 7. You know, I have to give him a 7. Look, what man of the match is Edison Cavani, 69% of the votes. That is my favourite number, believe it or not. But yeah, absolutely bloody brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Guys, get your thoughts down below. That is my player ratings. I want to get your thoughts down below. I'm going to read out some of my live chats. Ollie must win his first trophy in May because after this comeback, there's no excuses. We are the best team in the Europa League by a mile. We are Villarreal, 7th. Arsenal, where are even Arsenal? Are they 11th? Are they 10th? Are they 9th? Arsenal mid-table banter FC. Villarreal is 7th. We smashed Roma. We walked all over Roma. Every game we've played. Now, our hardest games were Real Sociedad and AC Milan. Real Sociedad and AC Milan, they never really looked like beating us. Yes, I think they played better than us at moments, but they never looked like beating us. We have the Europa League in our hands. We are in the final, guys. We have the Europa League in our hands. We have the best squad in the league. We are 2nd in the Premier League, the best league in the world. We should win the Europa League. There is no excuse not to bring the Europa League home, mate. There is no excuse, but we are so much better than everyone in the competition. Look at Arsenal. Banter FC. My only fear is we go into Europa League final, we play defensive crap, and, you know, we are so much better than every other team in the Europa League. I expect us to win the Europa League. Like, there's no excuse to not win the Europa League. We're in the final now. We're going to play Arsenal and Villarreal. Now, I think Arsenal will be a bigger game, and I think Villarreal are a better team than Arsenal. Arsenal are mid-table crap. But Arteta does have this thing over Ollie, so I think I want Villarreal because Arteta has this thing over Ollie. But we're 30 likes away from 100 likes, guys, and we've got over 100 people watching. So if everybody can watch, everybody watching, just hit that like button. It would literally mean a lot. Just hit that like button and subscribe down below if you've not seen me before, because I do daily Manchester United content and daily Manchester United streams on the channel. But Man United is winning the UEL. Manchester United have to win the Europa League. We just have to win the Europa League. Like, we're just so much better than everyone in the competition. So to beat someone 6-2 in a semi-final, and bear in mind, those 2 goals Roma scored were jammy. Penalty, nah, not penalty for me. Second goal, just nah. Roma did nothing other than those 2 goals. And the fact that we could have got 7-8 goals if we put our chances away. We could have got 7-8 goals. On another day, we could have won that game 7-0. The fact that we are easing through a semi-final like that, bear in mind, we didn't even play our best football in the first half. We didn't even play that good in the first half. And we eased through a semi-final. That means Man United have to win. the Europa League. It could have been 9-2. I completely agree. It could have been 9-2. Everybody hit that like button because we are going for 100 likes. But I just think we have to win the Europa League. The only thing that will let us down in the Europa League is McTominay and Fred, Lindelof and Maguire. If we play this negative, defensive, boring football, that will be our downfall. If we play negative, defensive, boring football, that'll be downfall. Because, as I said in my 5 things we learned, if you're new to the stream, I'm going to quickly go over the 5 things we learned. But the first thing I said that we learned from the game is we play our best when we play attacking football. Literally, first half, pretty average defensive football. I think we were the better team, but the second half of the first half, we were crap. Come out in the second half, attacking, expansive, good football. We played brilliant. Versus Spurs, first half, crap. Second half versus Spurs, we play attacking, expansive football. Play brilliant. Southampton, go 2-0 down at half time. First half, crap. Come out second half, playing attacking, expansive football. We score 3 goals. West Ham, we go in 1-2-0 down at half time, and then we come out and win 3-1, don't we? Whenever Man United play attacking football, we play our best because, look, I know our defence isn't the best. I know we have to play maybe negative to protect our defence. But the best Manchester United have played this season is when we've played attacking, expansive football. We've looked our best when we've attacked the season. The second thing I said we learned is we need to play Pogba and Bruno together. We create more chances when both Pogba and Bruno are on the pitch. When Bruno just plays, he's starved a lot, especially when he's got Tonga and Fred behind him, and he doesn't really play that well. Bruno plays his best with Pogba. I think Pogba and Bruno always have to play together. I just think we need, if Pogba's not playing, we need Bruno and Donny. We need at least 2 of Pogba, Bruno and Donny playing together. When Bruno and Pogba play together, we create chances. We created a lot of chances today. We've been complaining in so many games that we're not creating enough chances. Bruno's not in the game. When Bruno and Pogba play together, we create chances. How good is Cavani when he has Bruno and Pogba behind him? Cavani with just Bruno behind him, meh. Cavani with just Pogba behind him, meh. But when Cavani has Bruno and Pogba behind him, he gets service. How many games have we said Cavani's had no service, he's been a ghost? So many games. The second Cavani has Bruno and Pogba behind him, he scores goals. Literally every time Cavani, I'm gonna find the stat. I'm gonna find a stat for when Bruno, Pogba, and Cavani start together. Because I guarantee when Bruno, Pogba, and Cavani start together, Cavani's probably got more goals than games. I guarantee that. The third thing I said that we learned from the game is Man United need a CDM and a centre back. I think the second goal just showed that we needed a CDM. I think we are carrying McTominay and Fred. I also think we need a quick centre back. The fourth thing I said we learned was the Cavani, Bruno, and Pogba show. Cavani, Bruno, and Pogba were the 3 standout performers. They absolutely were the 3 standout performers. Someone said this comment that stands out to me. Recognise the Cavani-Greenwood partnership up front. Cavani-Greenwood, they do link up well. I think it's the player intelligence because they're both natural strikers. Now, I like Rashford, but he doesn't have the player intelligence of Greenwood because I think Greenwood's a natural striker. Rashford ain't. But yeah, I do notice that Cavani and Greenwood have very, very good link up. Everybody slapped that like button. And the fifth and final thing I said that we learned from the game is the tie is done. Ollie needs to rotate more and use subs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share SofaScore with you. And we're going to get into the player numbers and stats. And then I will read out a few more live chats. But let me just do that. 1 second, guys. Let me just do that. Bruno and Cavani. Oh, look at the SofaScore ratings. Look at this. Oh, you can't see it because my banner's been annoying. Let me remove this shit. Look at these SofaScore ratings. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This slide says, I like how Ollie was urging the team to pick up the tempo and move the ball. That's the thing. That is a really good point. When Manchester United move the ball quickly, we play our best. When we move the ball quickly, when we attack teams, we play our best. When we have Pogba and Bruno playing together, moving the ball quickly, we score goals. When we went on that brilliant run at the end of last season to get 3rd place, we played Pogba and Bruno together and we moved the ball quickly. When Manchester United move the ball quickly, we play our best football. We do. We need Manchester United to play attacking football, moving the ball quickly. The only reason I think we don't move the ball quickly week in, week out is because Ollie has to pick the same 11 week in, week out because he's too scared to rotate. I honestly think if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer rotated the squad more, did a bit of Pep Guardiola, he could play better football. Yes, he needs the backing from the Glazers. Yes, we need a centre-back. Yes, we need a CDM. And yes, we probably need a Jadon Sancho. But imagine Jadon Sancho, Declan Rice and Rafael Varane at Manchester United. You've got a bit of depth. Declan Rice, Jadon Sancho and Rafael Varane at Manchester United. You've got a bit of depth. Ollie has the depth to rotate. He could play Declan Rice, Pogba, Bruno. And then the next week he could play Declan Rice, Donny, Bruno. And you could put Rashford on the wing one week and Sancho on the wing the other week. You got Martial, you got Greenwood, you got even Daniel James. And if Ollie rotated a bit like this and that, like Pep Guardiola, and we had those 3 players, I think we could win a title. But my biggest fear is when we play good, we play fucking brilliant. When we play good, we play fucking brilliant. When we move the ball around quickly, when we play the ball around quickly, we're brilliant. But we can't move the ball around quickly every week because we're just not fit enough because we don't rotate. I think Ollie needs to be backed, but I also think it's on Ollie as well. I think he needs to stop this McTominay Fred pivot and move the ball a lot more. What I am going to do is I'm going to look at the sofa score things. They're giving Bruno a 10 and Cavani a 9.5. They're given Scott a 6.4 and Rashford a 6.3. I think Scott and Rashford were probably the two worst performers on the pitch. I thought Fred was okay, guys. I actually thought Fred was all right today. I think McTominay in the first half was fucking dreadful. But look at this. So let's look at Bruno. 2 goals, 2 assists, 69 touches. Lol. 78% pass accuracy. Bruno had 6 key passes. He put in 5 crosses. He created 3 big chances. Bruno created 3 big chances, meaning Bruno should have had 3 assists. I think Cavani really should have scored right at the end of the first half. Cavani should have had a hat-trick. Bruno created 3 big chances. I mean, he won a fair possession of Jules. I mean, Bruno was brilliant today. I mean, absolutely brilliant. Look, actually, what I want to show you is let's look at the game stats. Can you see this here? This is the Man United overall game stats. Okay, look at this. 63% possession, 20 shots to their 5, 11 shots on target to their 3. I mean, 7 shots on off target to their 2. They blocked 2 of our shots. We had 6 corner kicks to their 2 and stuff. But look, this is it. Big chances missed. Big chances 7, 2. They had 2 big chances. They put them both away. We missed 2 big chances. Overall, in terms of big chances, the game should have been 9-2. The game should have been 9-2. If you can see this on my screen, we missed 2 big chances. We had 4 counter-attacks, 2 counter-attack shots, 2 counter-attack goals, 15 shots from inside their box. 15 shots from inside their box. It just showed how dominant all over them we were. I mean, they lost possession more than us and they had less possession. It just showed how absolutely dominant they are. Because, I mean, they had loads of injuries. But, like, the only weak spot in the team for me was Scott McTominay and possibly the centre-back partnership today. I think they were the weakest spot. I think they were the weak spot in the team. But because our attack is so good, Bruno, Cavani, Pogba, so in control, so intelligent, they had so much of the ball. Because our attackers had so much of the ball, we didn't have that much defending to do because our attackers just got the ball, scored, attacked, got the ball, scored, attacked. And I did think Fred was quite good today, but I mean, those stats just show how absolutely dominant we are. We were absolutely dominant, guys. And if you're happy with the result, because we are in the final, guys, hit that like button. Don't forget that was Roma's second goalkeeper. I mean, it was Roma's second goalkeeper. I think the fact that Roma goalie got injured definitely helped us a bit. I think definitely helped us a bit. But he made a few good saves. He made 2 really good saves on Cavani. Ollie is known here in Norway for being extremely pragmatic and cynical. Don't be fooled by his whimsy attitude. He's surely the babyface assassin, says Lazoni. This guy says, what do you think of DCL being linked to Manchester United in the summer transfer window? I don't mind if Manchester United sign a striker, but for me, I want a CDM. I want a CDM and a centre-back. My perfect transfer window is Rafael Varane, Declan Rice, and Jadon Sancho. I don't know what your perfect transfer window is, but that would be mine. I really hope the Glazers back Ollie because I think we have the opportunity to build something special at Manchester United. And I think we have just as good opportunity to win a trophy in May. I'm sorry, we cannot bottle the Europa League. We are basically in the final. We are so much better than everyone left in the final. Like, Sevilla and Inter Milan were better sides than Villarreal and Arsenal. This is our best chance to win a trophy, so I hope we don't bottle it. I hope we don't bottle it. If you're new, guys, subscribe to Alice Talks Football for daily Manchester United content. I do daily Manchester United content on the channel. It's a Man United fan channel, so if you want to see daily streams, daily content, subscribe down below. We love United. We do. We love Man United. We love you. Yeah, we do. Man United are gaining confidence minute by minute. Man United, when they play the ball quickly, they play attacking football, and they score goals, were brilliant. The minute we made it 4-2, we were so confident. We were like, make it 5-2, make it 6-2. You know, we can. Man United on their day can beat any team in the world. On our day, we can beat any team in the world, but it's consistency, inconsistency, and a lack of a CDM and a centre back. But on our day, I think if we turned up on our day, I think we give Bayern Munich a challenge. Look, we beat Man City on their day. We beat Man City comfortably. We could have beat Man City 3-0. On our day, we can beat anyone. Glazers out. Yeah, let's not distract you from the Glazers out movement, guys. Protest on Sunday. Glazers out. We need to get the Glazers out. If we really want to become a force again, we can have a good transfer window. We can back Ollie. We can say he needs to do this and that. But the real reason behind Man United's falling in the last 10 years or so is the Glazers. Someone says, I missed this comment, if we could get at least one ball-playing tendentious CDM, we'd be mint. I'd like Declan Rice, I quite like Ndidi. If we can't get Declan Rice or Ndidi, there's Basuma, there's also Sumer and Sakaria that I think would all be improvements on Fred and McTominay. I think Manchester United thought the coach was Ferguson. Honestly, our CDM and defenders dominated. Those stats say our CDM and defenders dominated. Nah. McTominay was really good in the second half, but the first half he was crap. He made a very, very good tackle, to be fair to him, that stopped Roma scoring. But I just think we are carrying our midfield. I think Man United's attack is fucking quality. We're fucking brilliant in attack. When we move the ball quickly, we attack, we create chances. Pogba, Bruno, Cavani, absolutely world class. But we are carrying our midfield. We're carrying Fred and McTominay, and I think we're carrying Lindelof and Maguire, to be fair. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe down below, and share this video. It means a lot that you're all watching the stream. I'm going to get a few more live chats before I end the stream. So get your live chats down below as I'll try and reply to as many live chats as possible in the next 10 minutes before I end the stream. But if you're new, subscribe to Alice Talks Football for daily Manchester United content. I love this result so much, Alice. You have no idea. I'm so happy with the result. I generally thought at half-time, I was like, you know what? It's half-time. We know what Man United are like in the second half. I thought maybe we'll win it 3-2. At half-time, I was like, you know what? Maybe it'll be United to win it 3-2. You know, but to win it 6-2, the second half was absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to watch the game highlights again. The second half was absolutely fantastic. We're going to smash Liverpool at the weekend. I hope so. Don't know what that means. Do you rate Basuma? I do rate Basuma. When we played Brighton, he was so much better than Tomo and Fred. Varane or Ramos? Varane because he's younger and quicker, but I think Ramos overall was better. Declan Rice is the perfect CDM at Manchester United. Premier League proven. Use Lingard to reduce his price. Let's go get Declan Rice. It kind of rhymes. United should do everything they can to keep Cavani. If Cavani goes, they should even get Kane. I mean, look, this is me. Look, I'd like a top striker. I've seen the impact Cavani's had on us. But for me, I want to focus our funds on a CDM and a centre-back. And maybe Sancho, because I think Greenwood can be that top striker. And I think he's learning off Cavani. I'd like Cavani to stay another year just to help Greenwood. But I think Greenwood, look, he hasn't got the goals of last year, but Greenwood's improved massively. The great Manchester United is legendary club. Good vibes. Only chance to win a trophy right now. We have to win this trophy. There's no excuses. Ollie, there's no excuses. Is that a song? No excuses. I'm trying to think what song it is, but there's no excuses not to win it. I'm a Liverpool fan, but it was the second half was brilliant. It was a result and a half. Thank you very much. Man United can play string team versus Liverpool on Sunday and concentrate on the big score ideal. I'd love us to go thrash Liverpool. I'd love that. Alice is awesome. Thank you very much. Great result. Rashford's being lame for the second match in a row. Rashford's carrying an injury. What Rashford needs is a fucking rest. I saw the team sheet and I just thought Greenwood's better on the right. Greenwood's in better form than Rashford, and Rashford's injured. You might as well start Greenwood and give Rashford the rest. I did think that when I saw the team sheet. What do you think of the Premier League boycott social media sites tomorrow? Yeah, I think it's a really good idea. I think it will get the attention of those in charge of social media and hopefully be the start of a change happening to stop racism. CDM greater than right wing equals centre back. We need a CDM. We need a CDM, let's be honest. Second half was absolute filth. We destroyed them. CDM serious priority. Completely agree. Still don't think Man United will win the league next season. Man City and strong Liverpool could improve. I don't think Man United will win the league next season. But all I'm saying is if we went and brought Declan Rice, Raphael Varane and Jadon Sancho and maybe kept on to Cavani and Pogba, I think we're capable of it. I think if Ollie rotates the squad and we get those three signings and can manage to hold on to Pogba especially, and hopefully Cavani, we could. My biggest fear is losing Pogba. Because Bruno, when he plays with Pogba, is so much better. Bruno is 10 times better when he plays with Paul Pogba. Bruno and Pogba need to play together. If we lose Paul Pogba and Ollie has this stubbornness to not start Donny van de Beek, I do worry about next season. If we can keep Pogba, keep Cavani, sign Varane, sign Rice, and sign Sancho, we're good. I think we could be in the title race. It just depends on rotation, injuries, and how it all goes. Rice, Varane, Sancho, and Kane would be that would be a fucking perfect window. But realistically, I think we can only dream. I mean, Kane will be a good 100 million. Glazer's out. Only 25 likes needed for 150 likes. If everybody can slap that like button, it's brilliant. We are going to win the Europa League, guys. Slap that like button for Man United winning the Europa League. Slap that like button for Man United winning the Europa League. And if you're new, subscribe to Alice Talks Football as daily Manchester United content on here. I don't want Kane at United. Our attack will be fully British. If one of them gets injured on national duty, we're screwed. I'd take Kane, but I don't want to spend 150 million on Kane when we desperately need a CDM and centre back. Freaky Roma only had 3 shots and 2 goals. United's defence unlucky, not bad. Yeah, we were unlucky tonight. I don't think the defence was brilliant, but I think we were definitely a little bit unlucky. I'm not scared about the second leg is done because Roma got 2 fluky goals. Roma were lucky. Roma were lucky to get 2 goals. Let's be honest. They ain't going to score 4 against us. Let's be honest. Rashford does need rest. He only missed 1 game this season. Still recovering from injury. Exactly. Rashford needs a rest. It's weird how in Italy and England we have the same champion sport. Yeah, we do. Pogba should be smarter while he's in the penalty area. I back Pogba. His arms out. It's not in the most natural position, but what's he meant to do? He's this far away from the ball. You got to give him the benefit of the doubt. That's what I think. But yeah, thank you to everybody tuning into this live stream. This is my instant match reaction and 5 things we learned from Manchester United. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't even count it on one finger. Ooh, because the camera's in reverse. We beat them 6-2. My instant match reaction and 5 things we learned. If you're new, the 5 things we learned was we play our best when we attack. Hashtag second half United. I want to see it in the first half. The second thing I said we learned from the game is we create more chances when we play both Pogba and Bruno together. We do. The third thing I said we learned from the game is we need a CDM and a centre back. I think the attack was brilliant. I think the defence and maybe McFred was our weak point. The fourth thing I said we learned was Cavani, Pogba, and Bruno show absolutely brilliant. Just kind of like Spurs. Those three players turn on. Bruno, Cavani, and Pogba work. Like their connection, their chemistry is like banging. Bruno, Cavani, and Pogba work absolutely banging connection. And the fifth thing I said we learned from the game is the tie is done. Oli needs to rotate and use subs better because I did think Mata and Matic coming on at 6-2 up and Donny and Ahmad sat on the bench. Donny and Ahmad, £70 million new signings this year. Matic and Mata leaving. Why are Matic and Mata coming on at 6-2 up and not Donny and Ahmad? That's my criticism. That's my criticism. I do think we are this McTominay, McFred thing. Nah. But yeah, everybody, thank you for tuning in to the live stream. Yeah, this is a funny comment. Funny, Pogba has given away more penalties than the rest of Man United. He has. He needs to watch on that. He watching that. I love your currents. I don't like them. They're my mum's. I think they're ugly, but shush, don't tell her that. But yeah, thank you to everyone for tuning into the live stream. Before you leave, hit that like button. And if you're new, subscribe for daily Manchester United content and live streams. I'm going to go to bed now because I am bloody knackered. But thanks everyone for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video, and I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video. It's my match preview to the Liverpool game tomorrow, so stay tuned for that.